is scheduled for 1-4 and is a trios match in the PWA Premiership. Introducing first. And their tag team partner. From Santiago, Chile,
my name is Chris Gale. Welcome to PWA Black Label Chevs versus Troy. We get underway with a PWA Trios Premiership match. The Velocities joined by Chile's finest Velkans.
Pledge, Prima, Pi, Kappa. Pledge, Prima, forever.
Their opponents, the team of Marley, Peleti, Frankie B, and Nicky Van Blair, Prima Pi Kappa.
And as the marvelous Diego has just told you, PPK represented by Nicky Van Blair, Frankie B and Marley Peleti, a strong Samoa, strong element to this team. Both teams looking to advance in the PWA Trios Premiership. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it just gets better because my dulcet tones are going to be evened out by the hardest working man in professional wrestling right now. His name is Diego. Diego, welcome.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here, Chris. Nothing better than doing double duty on a night like this.
I assume you're getting double pay?
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't get paid.
What's 2 times 0?
That's right. A hell of a lot of fun.
Speaking of double, we got a double debut on Black Label tonight for Velkan and Marley Peleti with 2 very accomplished teams in their own right. This should make for a really, really interesting matchup.
I've had the pleasure of seeing both Peleti and Velkan working for PWA. Diego, I'm extremely impressed. They're both incredible specimens. And it looks like Marley Peleti's going into the deep end in his very first Black Label, or Frankie B is actually looking after her compatriot, I think.
Okay. The veteran taking control of the situation here.
Is that Pavarotti in the crowd there? I wasn't sure
so.
what was
His
going
voice
on.
is stunning.
Beautiful projection.
He's
I
going
could
to
learn
take my
something.
job.
I couldn't hear myself in those introductions today. There's so much noise and excitement in the room for all 3 PWA belts being up for grabs.
Yeah, this is a big night. Like, it's not usually we have all 3 up for grabs, but the stakes are high tonight. The stakes are really high for everyone involved.
And let's not forget, this is for the first trios premiership. It's
Correct.
been single and double or tag competition previously. So this is a much valued prize in the last 3 or 4 years within the PWA universe, Diego.
Absolutely. Like, fun little bit of trivia. In Mexico, trios matches are actually called Australian rules because the trio setup actually came from Australia. That is something PWA likes to acknowledge, and we like to prove that we know trios wrestling better than anyone in the world.
Thank you for that education lesson from Diego. You can see him in many schools around Australia, but right now the Velocities are schooling Frankie B. And Nikki Van Blair has to come in and try and take some lessons, and all she takes is a bit of canvas to the face.
You should know better than to step in the ring by yourself against the Velocities, and here he comes.
What a moment for Velkan, and he's not stepping into the ring, Diego. He's flying into a huge elbow there to Nikki Van Blair.
Only one.
What a debut there.
Oh, speaking of, here we go. The boys are in and they're ready.
Peleti's quite something to countenance. He's from the hood. He's a Mount Druitt boy. He's so proud of his Samoan heritage. He must be delighted to be with Nikki as well as Frankie B tonight.
Look at that athleticism from these two. Fast, sudden.
We are standing room only. We're a sellout here at the Factory Theatre, Diego. And this night has just come out of the blocks faster than Gap Gap. That's what I want to say. Referee Rach 2 count there. I mean, both these wrestlers would just be getting acclimatized to this environment. It must be new for them, the crowd, the lights, the action.
Absolutely. When you're in the ring with a team like the Velocities, you don't start slow. You go full on straight away. And look at that. PPK using their intellect and their features to their advantage.
Their resources is how I like to put it.
Their resources, yes.
And
their abundance of resources, if you will.
And like this country, we have an abundance of natural resources in PWK.
A lucky country.
Terrific.
Lucky us.
But this is essentially rookie against rookie right now. And so there's a match going on within the match, I feel.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, for these two, they're here to prove themselves. And it's not, there's no this is a deep end of the pool. You're in the first round of the PWA Premiership. You don't have the room to make mistakes. The stakes are already too high, and it's the first match. We're already off to a blinding start.
But the opportunity, Diego, there's nothing to say that one of these gentlemen could be lifting the shield. It's now Velkan who's in the wrong corner. In comes Nikki Van Blair and just almost slaps the disrespect she sees in Velkan out of him. Boot to the sternum, another boot to the sternum, make it 3-4. And a tag to Frankie B.
Okay, this is where experience pays off. They've cut off the ring in half, and the Velocities haven't even gotten to the apron yet. So they are taking full control here. Oh, I think Nikki's teaching her Samoan countrymate a few unsavory tactics.
Well, he's a quick learn. He's a great study. And Frankie B having a dialogue with referee Rach, and she seems flabbergasted that there's any criticism of her behavior, and I kind of get that.
No one tells Frankie B what to do.
I certainly would never attempt that.
No, absolutely not.
Not without backup, anyway.
Oh, they heard that in the back.
And the Velocities are powerless to do anything about this. But, oh, there's an internal...
No.
Well, there was a moment of distraction amongst PPK there, but they're back on song again as Nikki Van Blair lines up that big boot to the throat.
Look at that flexibility.
That's extraordinary.
That is like a straight line.
That's trying to cut off the windpipe there of Velkan. He's struggling for breath.
Hey, you can't wrestle if you can't breathe.
I've heard that. Is that another one of those facts you've learned? Now, Marty Peleti, he's doing boot work as well as his teammates. And now hang on, now the Velocities had a word, but Peleti's, he's learned not to be distracted by that and goes back to work on Velkan's arm and picks him up.
Incredibly focused, working well with his tag team. Great communication. Fantastic.
Great altitude there that he brought Velkan down. And look at the athleticism from Nikki Van Blair.
Speaking of, corkscrew moonsault. Oh, can he get the tag? Oh, in comes Paris de Silva. Blink and you'll miss it.
Now this is pure Velocities for those who haven't seen them before. It's high octane, it's blurringly fast, and it's incredibly effective as Paris de Silva walks into that boot of Van Blair. Wow.
Wow, that was rude.
Yeah, that was...
Jude steps in.
She was speaking, and I didn't understand what she had to say there.
Springboard cutter goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh. Referee Rage right there for the cover.
I've loved watching the development of Jude the Dude London. He's drawn on a lot of various types of martial arts. He's blended them into his style. And it's incredibly strong these days from a guy who used to say, okay, I need to be, you know, more strong, a greater purchase.
He
and now
hits hard.
he hits super hard.
He's a black belt in Taekwondo. He has incredible balance in the mid-air to adjust from that, missing that stop. Frankie B cops a little bit on the head, not enough.
He's a black belt in Taekwondo. I have a belt from David Jones. Pin there.
My belt is black. Eats her right in the guts from Frankie B. Oh, what can we see? TKO. Oh, swinging neck breaker.
That neck breaker there from Frankie B, and she backs it up. She's got Velkan now. But he's responded.
A Samoan spear from Nikki Van Blair, and she has taken charge. In comes Paris. Satellite DDT straight on the top of the head. PPK is down. Peleti is in. Oh, and look at that. He's got power, he's got height.
Oh, Samoan spike attempt there from Peleti.
Eats it twice.
There was sort of contempt in Peleti's eyes, and I think he's got to respect this opponent who's...
Oh my God, he just stopped Paris in midair with his head.
I cannot believe what I've just seen. That is incredible by the young man.
With his head.
He's going to finish it here, I think, Diego.
These Samoans. What is that? Uranagi in the center of the ring. That could be
There's
it.
the count. 1, 2.
Oh, Velkan and Jude just in time to break that count.
That's great teamwork there as the 2 count broken up there. Brilliant.
Great vision.
Nikki Van Blair comes to stand over the carnage that's in the ring right now.
Time to take control. The Samoans are in, they're ready. Oh, eat a combo. Oh, they haven't gone down yet. It's going to take more than that to take down Samoans. Both eating super kicks.
I'm telling you, PPK are giving Velocities and Velkan absolutely more than they can handle at the moment. They are dominating. 2 Samoan drops, twice the value. And they are in the ascendancy.
PPK have really stepped up their power game specifically.
This is the most impressive I've ever seen them. They've obviously been working really, really hard. And I think the Velocities have been caught a little bit off guard.
I think so too. I think that's the one mistake. Never underestimate your opponent, regardless of your experience.
I'm learning so much with you, Diego. That's just terrific.
Oh. Paris just ate the biggest boot from Frankie, and in comes Nikki.
Look, the other thing that we're seeing
is
the pace of Nikki Van Blair and Frankie Baby is up from what they used to. They used to be more clinical, more deliberate, but now they're moving at pace, entering the Velocities world and doing so well.
And at the same time, they're working at their speed. They have taken control of this match pretty much from the get-go. The Velocities have been playing catch-up, which is not something you say very often.
I agree. And time to speak to the crowd, kiss to the crowd, wave to the crowd,
devil.
And get taken out by Jude the Dude London.
Springboard double back elbow. It's just the Velocities in the ring now. They've cleared it. You need one of them in. In comes Marley.
Right, now he's against elite tag team right here. And Velkan to add to the mix. Peleti up there. Got him in the carry. Deposits him with interest onto the mat.
Oh. Triple strike combo straight to the head.
From every angle.
Not down yet.
The courage of Peleti to not be prone on the canvas is extraordinary.
Oh, but double suicide dive. PPK is out. It's just Velkan and Peleti. springboard, senton.
Here's the count.
1, 2,
3.
he did it!
Here are your winners, the team of the Velocities and Velkan Wild.
A huge win. A huge win for the Velocities and a massive win on debut for Velkan Wild.